Hello. In this video, we will share the Hive improvement board. We will give you a tour of the elements of the board and how to use it effectively to make improvements in your area. The improvement boards are large, physical whiteboards located in departments. The boards are divided into sections and recognisable by the Hive logo, bees and hexagons. The boards are designed to display current improvements happening in that department. They are a communication tool to aid discussions about your improvements with those working in your area whilst guiding you through an improvement process. The boards are a working document allowing you to develop your ideas and discussions, helping you to communicate your improvement journey with those working with you. The boards should be wiped and reused, recording your conclusions and agreements as you move through the steps of your improvement journey in AMAT, where all improvements in the organisation are recorded. This aims to build up a UHMBT repository of improvements to learn from and use as evidence. To use the boards, start with the aim. Decide what you are trying to achieve, what your goal is. You can use this space to build your aim statement. Next are your outcomes. How will you know your changes in an improvement? Here, list what you're looking to see change. What will show you've made a difference? Outcomes can be used alongside data. Share here what the data is currently showing, or alternatively, list what are the sources of qualitative and quantitative evidence you could use until you get it. All improvements should contribute to our trust priorities. List here the trust focus areas and priorities that the improvement aligns to. You will now be able to register your quality improvement project in AMAT. As you start to refine your aim and measures, you can update AMAT further. The planning board section on the right hand side is intended to constantly change and be used as a live, fresh communication tool. Record board information in AMAT by uploading photographs of your board or a document of a completed QI tool to capture the steps along your improvement journey. To answer the question, what changes can we make that will result in an improvement, you need to understand what causes the problem to occur and the factors that influence achieving your aim. Use QI tools to help you, for example a fishbone diagram or a driver diagram, and record this understanding in AMAT before wiping away. When you have an understanding, this will then help you to develop ideas for change. Keep a focus on your aim. Think creatively, learn from others, and consider guidance and best practice to help you generate many ideas. You can't do everything at once. Choose one idea to take forward. This is the idea that you will test first. Highlight it on your board and share your collective hopes of what will happen as a result of the tested change. Once you've carried out the test, study the results and record your analysis and reflections. The results of your findings, feedback and data, and your reflections on what has gone well and what has not gone so well, documenting your learning. You need to act on this to decide your next steps. If it didn't work, you may abandon that change idea and work on another, or you may adapt the change and test again to iron out any issues. As you add to the analysis and reflection, summarise it, as you need to record each test of change on the board. When the decision to adopt the change is made, you need to plan the implementation and consider how to ensure its sustainability. You can use the board and AMAT to record this. Following implementation of this change idea, use the information collected by your board and in AMAT to reflect on your aim, outcome, data and learning to evaluate, share and celebrate your improvement. The Hive can help you share your improvement story. You may decide to move forward with another improvement idea towards the same aim, or start a new improvement journey with a new aim. To find out more about quality improvement, visit the Hive intranet site and complete the 15-minute Improving Together e-learning package to increase your understanding about quality improvement. The Hive, improving together for a shared purpose.